It's your boy, Young Equity Chris.
It's your boy, Young Equity Devin. Let's get it.
All right, today we're going to be talking about Uber, ticker symbol UBER. At the time of recording, it's trading about $48.85. It's actually down almost 4% on the week. You know, for the month, it's down 3.25%. So for the most part, it's been trading, you know, a little bit down, a little bit sideways. But we're going to tell you a little bit about Uber as a company.
So Uber basically disrupted the cab industry, right? So Uber has actually saved a lot of people's lives. It has also disrupted a lot of people's lives. But anyway, first of all, when you're hanging out with your crew, right, and you need to go out to a bar or you need to go somewhere or whatever, it's a cheaper option than hopping on a cab, right? A cab ride from downtown Houston all the way to, let's say, Spring is going to cost you anywhere from $30 to $60. But with Uber, it'll cost you about $20. Right? And if you got your folks with you, you could split the share, the fare, and also it allows you to have a rating. So if you do a great job, you can get Ubers faster, quicker, in a hurry. The thing that I like about Uber, it's a better option. It gives a lot of people employment, and it's a flexible option for folks. The thing that I don't like about Uber and their service, it seems like right now they're just raising the fare prices. I don't know what's going on with that. What's going on with that, Chris?
Man, I don't know at all. I mean, do you have their financials? Because their financials not very good. So that's probably why they're raising their prices, I'm assuming. But before he gets into the financials, I'll just tell you, it's to the point where I've been driven to the point that I drive to the airport now. I used to get an Uber there and back, but I was like, dang, I'm spending $30, $35 for the Uber there, $30, $35 for the Uber home. Then, Lord forbid, I got to catch an Uber from the airport to my destination when I fly out. I'm getting hit with 4 exorbitant Ubers.
Man, that's crazy. All right, so let's look at this income statement, right? So for 2019, $13 billion in revenue. That's a lot of money. That's decent, right?
Yeah.
Especially for a startup company, new disruptive technology. So, of course, we like it, right? People are doing their thing, right? All right, so definitely there was a decline in revenue for 2020. Everybody knows the reason for that. Not many people going out of town, not many people traveling, doing their thing. So, slight decrease, $11.14 billion. Not too bad. Net income, right? They actually had in 2019, they took a loss. So they had net income of negative $8.4 billion, which is intense, right? And then, of course, 2020, negative 6.75, right? But let's look at the balance sheet. Total assets as of right now sitting at, for 2020, $33.2 billion. Liabilities are sitting at 19. So that's pretty decent. It's a little bit above 50%, right? The ratio should always be around 30%, 40% debt to income ratio, right? Operating cash right now, they got negative $3 billion. Investing cash, they got negative 2.87. So, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. But what they did do, they beat their earnings report for quarter 2021. So things are looking up for Uber, but I know you have some experiences.
Yeah, man. I went on a vacation not too long ago to Miami, and I'm used to getting an Uber on demand. No big deal. Gonna take it from Ocean Drive to the airport. I call an Uber, man. Nobody's picking up. I call a lyft. Nobody's picking up. I'm panicking. I'm like, I can't miss my flight. I got to get to work. The next day, can't take, time off, because my business that I manage cannot open without me in the building. So if I'm not there, we don't make money. So I'm worried. I'm panicked. And I'm just trying to get an Uber. I'm like, I don't get it. And then for some miraculous reason, when I pick Uber XL, which was over $100 to go to the airport, when literally my Uber to my hotel was probably $25. So now I just had to pay 4X, but I had to go home because if I missed the flight and I had to pay for another flight, who knows? If I had to miss work, all these factors, right? And so they taxed the heck out of me. And I'm like, man, y'all did it on purpose. Because I got in the car and the Uber driver was like, I don't have it set to XL. I got it set to whatever.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find you. I was like, yeah, I know. And then I told him how much I paid. He's like, man, they're paying me a regular rate. They're not giving me a piece of that $100. Yeah, it was crazy, man. These guys are crooks, man. Well, don't sue me, Uber. I'm not going to say you guys stole anything from me, but I think, your business practices are a little funny. But You know, and another thing is like I can think of a time where, you know, I went on a date, you know, this is years ago, and, you know, we're trying to leave the bar and the Uber just takes forever, killed the whole vibe. So I'm just like, man, like I should have just risked it all and drove my car, because me waiting an hour for an Uber just killed the whole vibe.
Yeah, man, that's very upsetting, man. I went to Beaufort, South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't rent a car because the rental car was going to be like $800 for the week, which is ridiculous. They only had like a few cars in Savannah.
Yeah.
So I took this Uber. I had to get an Uber, right? But at the end of the day, what they're doing in these airport areas, they're taking Lyft because, you know, they have people that do Lyft and Uber, right? Yeah. So then they're piggybacking and competing with each other with the same person. Yeah. So they take the Lyft and they take the Uber and they don't answer to the Lyft, which is the cheaper price, and they make you buy the Uber, right? The Uber was like $200 from Savannah to Beaufort, bro.
Yeah.
And it was intense. And then once you get to Beaufort, which is a very small town, there's only one individual in the whole town that does Uber or Lyft.
Wow.
So it's like, if anything, what they need to do is they're charging these crazy prices. Get more people in these smaller towns, because a lot of people are relying on this stuff, man.
People don't want to sign up and do it. It's a small town. I'm busy. I don't want to drive Uber.
I should have just paid the 800 Ps for the convenience.
Yeah.
I'm getting rental cars every place I go.
Oh,
every time, man.
Turo,
Enterprise.
Running up the company bag, man. I hate to see it, man. But overall, would you say invest or not invest?
Definitely invest. So, you know, although we have horror stories, Uber has done a very good job over the years. I've been riding Uber since 2014, going out to Midtown doing my thing. So I'm definitely a big Uber fan. You know, with everybody coming back, doing their thing, there's more traffic out there. More people need to go travel, need to go to work. Some people don't have a car. Some people use Uber as their actual way to transport. So I'm bullish on it, man. As of right now, it's at 48. I'm gonna buy it at 40, man. I'm gonna buy it at 40. I'm gonna ride it to the moon.
I'm gonna set out on Uber. I don't see a clear path to victory with them becoming profitable. I mean, they're losing a lot of money and they're charging probably the most they can get away with charging. Tesla's coming soon with the robocars, and that's supposed to reduce the cost of transportation. So I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna wait to see what Tesla does. So my investment for, you know, the taxiing business is gonna be my current stocks that I have in Tesla. But again, I'm no financial advisor.
You know, I'm not an expert.
Thank you guys for checking in. It's your boy, Young Equity Chris.
It's your boy, Young Equity Devin. Let's get it.